This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview. Joining me on Stockbox today is George Roach, the CEO of Premier African Minerals. Hello, George. How are you?
I'm very well, and yourself, Mark, and it's great to be with you.
Yes, it's good to have you on, and I'm doing well as well. Thank you, George. So we're just following up really on an RNS, which was the update from Circum, of which Prem owns over 5 million shares. Can you maybe remind us what the project is about?
Sure. I think let me just say that I'm grateful that the board of Circum has updated us. Our position is a minority position, but it's a valuable position. The Circum Minerals project is a potash development project in the Danakil Depression. It's right up on the border of Eritrea, and it neighbors on one other potash mine that is under development at the moment. It's actually a listed entity, and one can see what the values are. So I've always been an admirer, supporter of this project. I think it's a great one. I think that in time, Circum Minerals is going to be able to develop this project and turn it into a really decent asset, not that it isn't already. And from a minority shareholder's perspective, I certainly hope that Circum are now going to pull finger, as it were, and give us minority shareholders a nice cash generative event as soon as possible. And that, frankly, is what I would like to see. Their update does indicate a robust project. It indicates very good OPEX. It indicates a manageable CapEx at the moment. They've been optimizing their DFS. And all in all, and as I've already said, I remain a strong supporter of this project. I think it's world-class, and I wish them all the best. And us in Prem and our shareholders, the best coming out of it as well.
Okay. So what are your thoughts and feelings then? What do you think are the real key points here from particularly the update you've received?
Well, I think that the key points to me are that they, in their optimization, have identified that a lower CapEx project gives them a very good return. That's going to be confirmed, I believe, when the final DFS numbers are released. And I wouldn't expect that to be too long. They indicate so in their update to us as a shareholder. The second thing is that there is a firming definitely in the MOP prices at the moment, and it tends to carry the SOP, the sulfate of potash prices with it. And generally, SOP gets a premium of about $200 a ton over MOP. So I think that it's a strong project, as I say. Secondly, from that perspective. Thirdly, I think that in the present environment, as markets tend to be at the moment, buoyant as they are and so on, I think that this is a great opportunity for Circum to take this one to the next level. This project is or appears to be exceptionally well understood, and I just look forward to them developing this now.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for bringing us up to date on that bit of news. And just finally, then, can you give us a bit of a roundup on Premier, the company, and any other things going on that you'd like to update us on?
Well, sure. Well, we're particularly busy in Prem at the moment, and it's a combination of a whole host of things. In the lead up to our AGM, which is due, I think, in about 10 days now, in the lead up to our AGM, we continue with the mobilization and the work at Zulu. And there's a hell of a lot involved in getting that whole operation up and going and so on and so forth. So that's a great work in progress, and there's good progress being made there. The other one that looks interesting is that we're getting to the end now of the compilation and reporting phase on the additional test work that was done on RHA. There are two things very encouraging about that. The one is the firming of the price of wolframite, and the second, that the test work was targeted at improving recoveries and reducing OPEX. And whilst I don't have the final and revised discounted cash flow in relation to it, the engineering company that I'm engaged, which is Barra Consulting, are steadily working their way through that. So I look forward to being able to release what they're going to give me in pretty near future now. So that's on those two. On our holding in the manganese operation in Namibia, I have now been told that I can expect audited financial statements in short order. I know I've said that before, and I know I've been asked about that before, but I really have been putting pressure on them. We still believe that manganese operation and our independent engineering studies have confirmed that with a little bit of management massaging, a little bit of recapitalization and so on, that is a great project and should be strongly cash generative. So, I think that's a kind of a roundup for the moment in Prem. Just to repeat, it's pretty busy at the moment, and we've got a hell of a lot going, and we do have some pretty good and high expectations as well.
Okay. Well, George Roach there, the CEO of Premier African Minerals. Thank you very much for your time giving us that update.
Mark, thank you. And it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for listening to this Stockbox interview. For more information, interviews and videos, visit our website at stockboxmedia.com or give us a follow on Twitter by searching @StockboxMedia.